What's going on, lads? Welcome everybody back to another video, another player review. Today we're going to be focusing on Flashback Paul Pogba. We've got some brilliant content today. We've got that objective with that pacey German centre-back. We've got that left-back Enrico Henry, and we have gotten a Paul Pogba and Elenga SBC. Now, if you guys are United fans, they are both 83 rated squads. I believe Elenga is a Premier League player and Pogba is a French player, both 83 rated with 80 chemistry. So, United fans, I mean, although they're dropping points to Watford, I think other than that, they've had a pretty good day. But I've got some United players in there, and you could make a pretty cool United team. Remember, these are very cheap, and lots of people will be doing these mainly for their silver team. Now, in this video, we are going to be focusing on this Flashback Paul Pogba. Coming in at 6'3", he's got the high medium work rates. I was going to say high medium again. He's got the high medium work rates. He's high medium work rates. I don't have to repeat myself. But 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Which one thing I actually really like with this is the fact that they're not downgrading their weak foot skill moves compared to their gold card, because that's just something I thought EA would do. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised if they're not. Now you look at his in-games and they're nothing crazy. And that 74 stamina is a massive yikes. Now he's got 72 pace with 80 shooting, some solid passing. We've gone for an engine mainly because we want that plus 5 agility and plus 10 balance. I feel like that is that's necessary. But yeah, that stamina is 110% going to be an issue. I feel like with that stamina to try and counter it, I mean, high medium work rates, 74 stamina, I'd probably play him more as a centre mid than I would a CDM, simply because if he's a CDM, he is going, that stamina is going to eat him up, because he's going to be dropping back with the defense, he's going to be pushing up. So I feel like a centre mid is the only way that you can kind of get out of using his stamina too much. Now he is currently coming in at 23,000 coins. As I said, chuck an engine on him, he goes to an 87 rated centre mid in game. Or if you want to play him defensively, you could go for a shadow. He's an 84 rated CDM. You could go for maybe an anchor. If I can find an anchor, he stays an 84 CDM or an 85 rated centre back, as if I doubt anyone is using him as a centre back. But if I had to choose, I probably would say go for an engine. I mean, it gives him that extra passing boost, which he doesn't necessarily need, but it gives him that pace boost, and most importantly, that plus 10 balance and plus 5 agility. But without further ado, boys, let's get into it. As well, he's obviously got all of his traits still, which is absolutely sensational. Let's get into the review. Who's Pogba? We'll go to attacking. Now attacking, as I said, he plays as a centre mid. Feels quite silky on the ball. I mean, I say that. His actual balance isn't crazy. He's a little bit heavy, but in terms of a ball at his actual feet, he feels really nice. I feel like he's going to be more of a holding or a big centre mid than an actual, like, get forward type of centre mid, and, like, left stick dribble in with a box and try and rely on in situations like that, because he is quite heavy. Compared to his gold card, I'm actually not sure when it comes to comparing the stats, but I don't think he's going to be any better. Go on, Elenga, you can break away now. Referee will take that advantage happily, though, to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba on the break. Go on, dribbling. We get that stop, we get that pass through. Very nice. Now I'll give that down to Eusebio. First time, baby. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Eusebio. Lots of that as well as Paul Pogba. Heavily getting involved in that situation. Absolutely phenomenal from Paul Pogba. He won the ball back. We got that through ball down to, I believe, was Alex Tully. So a semi-assist for him. And as I said, I think playing him in that centre mid role with an engine is going to be way more effective than playing him as like a get forward type of centre mid. So I probably would have thought instructions, like custom instructions with him. I would have him on centre mid and just keep him on balance. Cover centre if you want, but other than that, keep him on balance. You do not want to have him on get into the box or get forward, because personally, I don't think he's got the agility to deal with, you know, in the box type of situations. Defensively, you can chuck a shadow on him and he'll do the job, I think, as a CDM. But he does have high medium work rates, which I don't really rate. Tries to get that through. Can we get a rebound through? We can't. Brought down, no penalty. Now, reminder, we're trying these guys out in a classic match instead of silver stars. Now, this is on my road to glory, and I believe it's skill-based matchmaking. My opponent's using a lone Pele. He's really not a great player, and I'm only in like Div 6 on this account, so obviously we do have to keep that in mind. But when it does come to actual like silver stars in game, I think the skill level, I don't think there's skill-based matchmaking in silver stars anyway. And I assume lots of you guys will be completing this Elenga and Pogba card for your silver stars team, so you can have some fun with that, which if so, I rate that, and I mean, I'll be doing the same on my main account for sure. We need to test out the passing. It is not a Paul Pogba review without that beautiful passing, is it? Go on, back up to Pogba. Around. Hey, you know what? I was going to say, he actually doesn't feel like, let's get that shot through. Why not? We go for it. Straight to the keeper, but you know what? I actually rate this card in the sense, although his actual like agility and balance isn't great, he's got the body type to back him up. If he gets a dribbling through and he gets in like a one-on-one like shield battle, I say shield battle, you know, when your opponent starts shielding the ball, he's got that strength to actually push through, and he's got the 6'3" body type, which makes him feel stronger than he actually is. So lads, Pogba, all in all, I think he's actually a really solid card. I think he'll do absolute bits for you guys in that Silver Stars game mode. My only complaint with him is like, yeah, sure, his stats don't look crazy in game, but trust me, it's that body type. Pogba's got the 5-star skills, and he's got that Pogba body type. For the Silver Stars game mode to try and unlock some more Silver Stars, then that would be, he'd be absolutely phenomenal. Like, he'd be absolutely phenomenal in game. Do I think he's good enough for division rivals or foot champions? No, I do not. Do I think he's a fun card? If you're a United fan, do I recommend getting him? Yes, I definitely do. Do I think he's better than his gold rare card? Now, actually, I haven't given him an in-game comparison to his gold card, but if I had to, like, take a guess, let me just compare it real quick. Now, comparing him to his gold card, he has got 1 more pace, he's got 1 less shooting with 2 less passing, 2 less dribbling, 3 less physical, but he does have 10 more defending, which is interesting. So it turns out his flashback is probably more suited to the CDM role, but then again, I probably wouldn't want to use him in that CDM role, but that's just personally me. All in all, I think he's a really, really nice card, lads, and as I said, he's a great card for your Silver Stars team. As I said, I don't think he's good enough when it comes to foot champs, but starting off with the pros, we're going to say his height, and by that I mean his body type. Although his stats don't look crazy in game, he's 6'3", but his body type, he's got a very big body type, which does back him up in some positions. 5-star, 4-star, as well as 100% a pro. We'll also put his 89 shot power, his passing, specifically that 86 short passing, 87 vision, and 90 long passing, as well his dribbling of 88 ball control, and all in all, we're just going to say his traits. As for cons, we're going to say 68 balance, 66 acceleration, and we're going to put heavy. He is a little bit clunky, and as well 74 stamina is going to be a con. His stamina, he's going to run out of juice. He is going to get a little bit tired quite quickly, but all in all, man, I think this is a nice card to have in your silver team. Very versatile as well to have in the midfield, box to box centre mid, attacking centre mid, or you can play him in that CDM role. He would fit them all quite nicely. All in all, I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. I do think 23,000 coins for this card is a little bit iffy. I mean, sure, it's a cool card, but 25,000 coins, I'd probably only complete him if you've got the untradeable fodder for him. I wouldn't personally go out and spend coins on him. Hope you guys did enjoy, and until next time, see you later, boys.